Okay, so now we're standing in front of the truck doing the full truck pre-trip inspection. You'll talk about your lights on the top here being amber in color, facing this way, headlights intact, nothing's hanging off the truck, the windshield's in good shape, doesn't have any big chips out of it, it's not broken, windshield wipers appear to be intact and in good shape, mirrors adjusted properly. You'll also come down here, look underneath the truck to say that there are no fluids leaking from the truck and that the truck's not leaning from right to left, which would indicate a busted shock or a missing leaf spring or a flat tire. You'll come up to the front of the truck here, you'll wipe off your lights. These are clean, free of debris, bumpers tight, grills tight, license plates tight, bumpers in good shape, intact. And then mirrors good. Again, windshield looks in good shape, no illegal stickers. So when you get to this part of the test, when you're doing this, you'll talk about the wheel and tire, which we did with the engine compartment open, but you will also mention this steering linkage from here. You'll talk about your pitman arm, drag link, which you can't really see too well from here, but you'll talk about your leaf springs, make sure there's nothing missing. You'll talk about your shock absorber. You'll talk about your brake line, that it's not leaking any air, you can't hear any air leaking. You'll talk about your brake chamber is intact, is properly mounted, isn't missing any parts. You will talk about your brake linings not worn dangerously thin. Your steer tire exceeds 4/32 of an inch. You'll talk about the push rod not being bent or damaged, slack adjuster intact, properly mounted, not loose. You talk about this wheel with the valve stem. There's no aftermarket welds or damage to the wheel. There's no bulges on the tire. There's no shiny threads or rust marks, rust trails leaking from the lug nuts, which would indicate that you have a loose lug nut. Valve stem with the cap intact.